You can spotlight me too, please. Okay.
You're good to go.
Oops. Drag all that stuff out of the way. And one last thing. Get this up and going. Well, good evening, everybody. Tim Taylor here, co-CEO of The Great Discovery. And what we're going to be getting into tonight is creator training. We're going to be focusing on what you can do with your courses and content and offers and software and programs, anything that you put onto the Great Discovery Global Education marketplace. We're going to show you really how to get out and be effective. At the end of the day, going up and parking your content up on a website, well, that's just no fun. Everybody does that. Most of the other e-learning platforms, what happens is you go put your content up, it sits there and it waits for someone to sell it, and that someone is you. Well, that someone, if you're going to go out and sell, it can be effective if you're working within your own community and everyone speaks your language. But the power of the Great Discovery is we are putting you out literally on a global basis into markets and economies and cultures where there's no familiarity. You don't have a reputation in many of these markets. So how do you do that? Well, what we've done is we've created a system that's very simple to follow, and we're going to actually walk through it tonight. You've seen parts of this, other parts you may not have seen. Then we're going to cover some tips on how you can translate and pre-translate some of your content to really get it at the top of the search engines in those markets rather than waiting for learners to translate it on the fly. At their end, you can kind of pre-translate it to make it much more findable for those learners in those markets. So let's go ahead and get started with this as we get going tonight. I want to talk a little bit about the strategy with the Great Discovery. You know, again, if you're coming on with a brand new course, that course may be $500 and it sells like hotcakes here in the United States, in your community, in your ecosystem, where you already have a reputation, they understand you clearly. Now, if you took that same course and you put it out in Nigeria, or you put it out in Thailand, or you put it out in some other place in a different language, the odds of you getting that $500 are going to be slim to zero. For one, you have no reputation there. But two, in many of these different markets, the pricing is a whole different scenario. Everything's different price. You hit a $500 price sale in a developing economy, there are very, very few people are going to be able to opt in, and almost zero if they don't know anything about you. So we use Marketing Essentials 101, go back to the know, like, and trust scenario. So what we start with is, with the Great Discovery, we recommend a funnel type of an operation like this. You're going to start off with what we call a lead magnet. Same thing that you would do in any type of a marketing funnel. What that will be is a free or genius session. I'm going to talk about these in a minute. But basically, this is going to be introductory content and courses that are posted up online. They're promoted 24/7 in virtually every place around the world. Their purpose is to draw market attention to you, to build your reputation so they get to know you and hopefully like you enough to opt in for a paid purchase a little bit later. It's your first exposure to say, hey, I'm real, I'm credible, my content is helpful for you, and let's go forward, right? So the idea with that is, again, it draws market attention, promotes you in new markets, it's global advertising at nearly no cost. So once you put this content up, it in turn is going to lead to your secondary course. That is going to be your qualifier or your premium course. Essentially, this is an affordable feeder course that incentivizes affiliate traffic and promotes your upsell. It's not the end game. It is your primary, secondary course to be able to engage people so that, one, yeah, they're going to go in and prove that they're real. They're going to spend a little bit of money to get that course, but it's still an impulse buy. A little bit more depth into the content that's in there, but its purpose is to empower them, really enhance your credibility, and qualify them for your upsell. What is your end goal? What it is that you actually want to do. Now, we work this on a revenue share basis. So in your second course, your qualifier or premium course, you're going to retain 30% as a creator and 70% goes into the affiliate plan. Now you can be on both sides of it, but the purpose of that spread is, again, this is not your upsell. We want to make sure that there's enough incentive in there for affiliates to go and promote people to that. So that's where you're moving people from the entry level where they're kind of looky-loos looking at free courses to really qualifying those that want to go and buy and are willing to part with a few dollars. It could be $500 to $500 that you can put into there, but it's an impulse buy that you're going to go with, right? So from that premium course, then it's going to lead up to your upsell. That's going to be your full service coaching. It could be interactive teaching. It could be a service or product offer. It could be a software sale. It could be a podcast subscription. It could be a 6-month contract. It could be anything that you're delivering on or off site. And as an academy offer, it also can be a channel offer. And we're going to talk about both of those. But this is your primary outcome. This is your main course of business. This is what your purpose is for getting on the platform, besides empowering people, is to bring them back into your main upsell course, right? So the way that works is on that side, you're retaining 70% and 30% goes back into the affiliate plan to compensate those affiliates that are, again, driving the traffic. You see, the big difference between this platform and virtually anything else besides having your content out in 120 languages is that we have a network of people that are out and selling it for you. To make that work, they've got to be paid. And so we structured this to get you the best outcome and get them enough motivation to be able to go out and promote for you, right? Does that make sense? So let's go on and look at a little bit about how to do this. Now, with the Great Discoverer, we're going to start with the end in mind. It's the same Six Sigma approach of reverse planning. What's the end in mind here? The end in mind is going to be, one, a direct new client for you. That's what you're looking for. And those sources of that will be coming through your branded channel or your academy offer. That's where the biggest revenue share is. That's what you actually want to do. So your first step in structuring this should be to fill out your academy offer, that coaching, that training, that boot camp, that upsell, that consulting service, that software sale, whatever it may be. Likewise, your branded channel, you're going to fill out your branded channel and build that structure and figure it out what it is that you want to sell first. And we'll touch on both of those in just a minute. Once you've figured out what your academy offer is, then you're going to go backwards into your premium course. Your premium course is that interim step course, right? That's where, one, they validated that they're real. They're willing to spend some money to get up and engage in your content. They believe in you enough that they're willing to go forward. They may not be ready for the $5,000 upsell or whatever it may be, but they're ready enough to take that first step because they've got that information through your previous courses. So in that premium course, you're going to be referencing, once you know what you're going to be referring them to as you're scripting it and preparing it, you're going to drop seeds. Here's a little pathway that you're referencing your academy upsell, you're referencing your channel. In addition to the call to action links at the conclusion of each session, you've also been talking about it throughout. You can't talk about it if you don't know what it is yet. Does that make sense? So we're reverse planning through there. Same thing with your premium course. Your premium course is going to link up to your Genius Club course with a call to action from your Genius Club and also to your channel. Now, here's an important point. A lot of people don't look at Genius Club courses. Well, I'll just bypass that. I could just do the same thing with a freebie course, right? Well, maybe, but let me tell you some of the benefits of putting up a Genius Club course. One, a Genius Club is a higher qualified buyer. Okay, in other words, there are people that have already proven that they're willing to invest in educating and bettering themselves. They subscribe to the Genius Club. They're already familiar with content. They're familiar with the concept of online learning. And they're a qualified group of people. Whereas the free users, on the other hand, you can go through thousands of them and find a small portion of them that decide to actually opt in, right? So as a Genius Club, it's a higher rank of qualified buyers. So if you're going to be fishing in a pond, for example, You know, one pond is full of fish that are always biting, and the other one is a pond that has a lot of fish in it, but it doesn't have a track record of buying anything yet, right? So we set up your Genius Club course. Those of you that aren't familiar with the Genius Club course, we'll talk about that in just a second as well. But then it's also going to go on to your free course. Now, your free course is your first entry level. That's going to be your client's first exposure, your new customer, your new learner, because this content is delivered in 120 languages. Their first exposure of what they see with you is going to be that free course. Now, a recap. That free course is going to lead to your Genius Club course, or you can jump ahead. I really recommend going through a Genius Club course for the purposes I just laid out. Your Genius Club course is going to refer to your premium course. Your premium course is going to refer to your branded channel and or your Academy offer, which brings a new client to you. Okay? Reverse planning it all the way through makes it a lot easier to strategize it, less redos on your content, and working it backwards. Does that make sense? So let's go on and start about planning your Academy offer. What is that? You know, an Academy offer is going to be a single sale product or service offer that's processed and fulfilled by you either off-site or through your channel Zoom. The power of going through your channel Zoom, if you're doing a coaching session, is now you're no longer limited to who you can work with. You know, some cases, if you're doing consulting or coaching and you're dealing with somebody, even in another ethnic community here in the United States, maybe you've got a Hispanic group that has been out of your reach because you don't speak Spanish, or maybe it's French, or maybe it's Vietnamese, or maybe it's Korean. But when you compound that with really expanding to the rest of the globe, 199 other countries and territories, it becomes imperative that you have a good, efficient way of being able to communicate. If you can 10, 20, or 100x your overall reach with this platform, bringing in people that you can't communicate with doesn't make sense. So that's why we put your Zoom into your channel, so you can fulfill a lot of your coaching and training through that channel. So a single sale product or service item that's processed. So example might be a coaching subscription. It could be an event, you know, a one-time event sale, a boot camp. It could be a seminar. It could be a software sale. You got some great software that you want to get out around the world. This can be a great platform to launch it. You've got a product or service, anything that can be delivered remotely can be posted through the Great Discovery Education Marketplace. Now, the idea with this is on the site, you're going to put up the offer, you're going to put up the details, and the link are going to be on the TGD platform. They will pay and process on TGD. You know, the data will go to you. You can either fulfill it if it's coaching that's delivered through the Great Discovery channel, or it can be it can be a brick and mortar event. It can be anything that you choose to be fulfilled offsite, but it's processed on site as part of the system. Okay. Now, payments are processed by TGD, and the rev share is paid to you weekly. So your 70% cut in whatever share of the affiliate override is paid each week as you're going forward. Let's move on to the next one. The next part is going to be your TGD branded channel. Now, some people aren't really familiar with this yet because it is new. It's new for us as well. The TGD branded channel works like this. It's going to host blogs, trainings, webinars, podcasts, digital product sales. And the idea is anything that you put in there is instantly accessible in nearly any language on demand. Example, if you're a podcaster and you've had a great following doing podcasts all in English or whatever your native language is, that's excellent. You've probably gotten pretty big. But what if, you took those same podcasts, the replays of them, posted them into your channel, and now they're available in 120 languages. If you took a world-class podcaster that's into the millions, tens of millions, hundreds of millions of views on their podcast, and it's all in English, what would happen if you took that same quality and made it available in every other language on earth? A big change, particularly if it's being promoted. So that's the type of content that you could put up. Again, it could be a blog, it can be a subscription, it can be a single order, it can be a coaching session, it could be a coaching contract, it could be consulting services. Anything that you can do in an academy offer, you can also do through the channel. But the channel can also give you ancillary support, free trainings, and other types of things. Now, with your channel, you can handle multiple offers or subscriptions. So you can have a programmable subscription option. That programmable subscription can be a one-time payment. It can be a payment that's spread out over 3 months, a 3-month fixed subscription. It can be a 6-month fixed subscription. It could be ongoing monthly. It could be a 12-month annual. And you can as many subscriptions as you want. And it can be for content, boot camps, or other services. So the idea, you might have a free subscription when people go into your channel, right? Then you might have a paid subscription that's a monthly low end to get certain content. And another subscription might be for your superstar boot camp that you've got going on, right? Now, the idea is you can, again, use your Zoom within your channel for events with two-way audio translation and customizable call to action buttons, right? That, again, expands your reach. So now if you get a new coaching client through your channel and that coaching client is in, Spain, you can coach that person in Spanish. You got another one that's in Thailand, you can coach that person in Thai. Your market just expanded vastly because your ability to communicate and provide services has expanded as well. Now, again, with this, payments are processed through by the TGD platform with royalties are paid to you weekly, and 70%, it's the same as an academy offer, are paid to you just the same as it would be an academy offer, and 30% goes into the affiliate plan. Again, you can be on both sides. So if you're promoting your own channel, you're going to be getting a portion of that affiliate side as well as your creator royalty. So it comes out pretty lucrative. Let's look at the premium course. That's the next, the interim course that's in there. A premium course is going to be typically an introductory course. It's for purchases with payments that are processed by the Great Discovery platform with royalties paid weekly, right? But its purpose is to empower the learner and lead to your channel and academy offer. It's basically taken from their first exposure view that they might get in a free course or a Genius Club course. So this is a hands-on. They're going to get some value. Maybe you give them a certification that goes through there. They're going to actually say, wow, they know what they're talking about. I am all in. They're a professional. I want them to be my mentor. I'm ready to go for their upsell. Now, anything that you put on there can be, a single video, or it could be a multi-session LMS type of a thing where you have multiple different sessions in it with video quizzes, exams, gamify it. Our system does it all. But you choose what you want it to be. And the call to action and referral links are, again, on that, going to link to your channel and academy course throughout, right? That's what they want to go. So as you're writing the script for this, or you're using the AI system to write your script, make sure that you're seeding it to reference the upsell that you intend to do. Your Genius Club course. Your Genius Club course is can be typically a single reel or a multi-session LMS type of a session. It's a reputation booster. So I strongly suggest that these and your freebie courses give good value. Don't, as some people say, put your best stuff out first. That's their first experience. What they get should be something that's life-changing, that they can apply and say, wow, this really does work. Right? Because once you've accomplished that, they'll stay loyal to you. You change their life, they will follow you. You give them something that's a sales piece, they'll look at it and move on. You follow me? So you want your full customer data is also going to be on when you have a Genius Club. Anything that you put up in the Genius Club, you're also dealing with people that are, again, higher level qualified buyers. They've got a much higher conversion rate than your free openers. So a Genius Club, they're a qualified buyer. They've got the means to be able to do that. And their referral link from your Genius Club is going to go right to your premium course in the trailer, or you can also jump over to your channel. I would suggest you go through that premium course if you can, because sometimes the channel upsell is a little bit pricey for some people, but you determine what your model is going to be. Free course. The free course, in my opinion, is the most important thing that you can put on here. Yet if you're doing your free course, you need to know what the end in mind is going to be. What is your upsell? Because your free course should be referencing your overall flow all the way through. You need, when they're viewing that free course, you know what you want them to do next. Sales 101, it's plan for your outcome. What do you want to accomplish? What's your expected close, your expected outcome from them watching that? Is it for them to cross their arms and say, wow, you're amazing? That's great. That's exactly what they'll say. Is it for them to cross their arms and say, wow, you're amazing, and I'm going to go take their premium course? That's more likely what they're going to do, but it's going to be up to you to frame that in your content. So your free course is, again, this is your lead magnet. It's a freebie course. It can be a YouTube style, or it can be a structured course, however you want to do with it. But again, just like the Genius Club, put some focus on this. Don't throw up a boring little clip that's a sales oriented piece, because it will be just that. It will be clickbait. They'll click on it and move on past. Give them something that they can apply. That's transformative. That really gives them a benefit, with a verbal call to action throughout your scripting to refer them up to your Genius course, or your channel, or your premium course, whatever next in your funnel. Call to action link at the close of that in your trailer is going to be right to wherever you want them to go. So building it first, you got to have the link to send them to. So build it backwards, going back up to your free course. That makes sense? So the key thing here on free courses is all your full custom, everything else on all the other platforms, all the Genius Club, the premium, you get all data access. On the free courses, as long as you've got your active Genius Club, you get full data access there. So make sure that you keep up and active, and we'll be talking about that. But if you don't have a Genius, you'll get the name and location, and you'll get the rest of the information as they're going through your Genius Club or premium or Academy offers or channels. Okay, sound good? So with that, I'm going to jump over and turn it over to Sandra and show you a little bit about what we're doing with translations. As many of you know, we now in our phase 3 have shifted over to translation on demand, 120 languages, everything on the site. That is video content, audio content, printed material, PDFs, exams, all of it is translated into local language of the viewer based on geolocation or selection. Now, what Sandra is going to show you is they all do it. It's no cost to you, but by pre-positioning some of your content, pre-translating it serves a couple of benefits. Benefit number one is it's going to make that show up when someone goes, let's say they're in Senegal and they open in Senegal, they're going to go and see all the content that's already available in their native language. That will also put it at the top of their local search engines, right? If it's not translated yet, they'll get a prompt that, hey, this content is available for you to translate, click here to do it. That's great, but by pre-translate it, you make it more available and more searchable for them, and it also gets positioned higher on the website. So Sandra is going to show you a little bit about how to do that. Sandra?
Well, thank you, Tim. And hello, everybody. It's so great to be here and see everybody. Tim, thanks for all that great information, guys. That marketing funnel is just so critical to understand how to use it, and learn definitely, and listen to what Tim is saying and study that thing. It's absolutely a wonderful tool. So I am going to do just what Tim asked me to do. I'm going to show you how to go in and do some pre-translations on your courses, guys. This is so exciting. Okay, I hope you guys are as exciting as I am that we've been able to actually bring this to you, this brand new technology. So if you're a creator, and I'm logged in, I'm using Kathy Lawson's account because she has some great published courses. So I wanted to use that to show you some actual courses, not just demo stuff, okay? These are actual courses. So if I'm logged in and I'm a creator, so I'm going to go to the Creator tab, and I'm going to go to My Courses. This is where the creator is going to have their courses that they have onboarded, onboard courses. If you're not familiar with this, that's okay. Just follow right along, okay? So now we have added some new buttons on the course tiles. So I'm in Published. This means that these courses have been published to the website. They're available for learners to either get. This is a free, Genius Club free, and a free. So there's no premium or academy here. I think Kathy's working on some. But you'll see these new buttons we put on them. Pre-translate, Pro Translate. What does that mean? And then manage. What this means is pre-translations are free. That is your on-demand translations that are free to you as a creator to go in and pre-translate your course into, just as Tim spoke about, okay? Now, the other Pro Translate are our original course translations that you can pay for if you wanted to do a very nice high-level full lip sync voice cloning. If you're speaking and you want a really professional video, you can still go ahead and do those. But we're going to focus on the pre-translate. So I'm going to click on that. And remember, this course is published on the website. So the learners are going to see this information right away. All right. So I am in the first lesson of Kathy's course right here, Travel Through Africa. And I'm going to go up here to select playback language. And you can see that Spanish has already been translated. If they're in bold, they've been translated. I just did French a minute ago. We were doing some testing with some new stuff, and that one is in progress. So why is that in progress? Well, it's in progress because the first time the video is ran through the translator, it does have to go through the process of being translated, and it does take time. So it depends on how many videos are being translated at one time. It depends on the strength of your internet. It depends on the length of the video, okay? So you do have to have patience if you're streaming or translating the first video, all right? So say we want to go ahead and add a new language. I'm going to click Add a New Language. I can come in here and I can scroll down the list and I can grab what I want, or I could just type it in. I'm going to type in French, okay? And I want, oh, I did French. Let's do Italian. Italian. Let's do Italian. Here we go. So I'm going to say submit. And it's going to run for a second. And then it comes back up and you'll now see that Italian is in progress. So as a creator, what you can do is come in here, go to each of your lessons, and you can grab those. I'm going to do this one. Oh, that French one is already done. The other one should be soon. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to type in Italian because I want to target the Italian market. I'm going to submit, and I could go through and do that to all of my lessons in one language or up to 3. I can actually select this and I could type in 3 different languages if I wanted. I could say 1, 2, and I could do 3 and submit, and it would do all 3 of those languages. Now, remember, when you do that, it is going to take time because it's got to process those all at the same time. Okay, so just remember that when you're processing this. Now, coming soon is we are building even a better model that you'll be able to do these, select multiple lessons at one time to then translate into those languages. So that will be coming soon. All right, so now let's go look at, so that's from the course creator standpoint. So that is your course that you've onboarded to the platform. So now let's look over at your learner. So say you're a learner and you've got courses in My Learning in My Courses. So if you've gone out and purchased courses, if you put free or Genius Club courses into your account, then how do you listen to those in different languages? Well, let me show you. I love to use Dr. Breakthrough's course and highlight his stuff. So I'm going to use his course. So I'm a learner. And I'm going into the course and I'm going to continue because I've been in the course. I've seen part of it. Now, I want to listen to this lesson in not only English or Spanish. I've already done it in Spanish. Say I want to add Italian. I'm going to use the same process, guys. Look at that. The same process. So it is the same throughout the whole entire site. So you don't have to learn a different process for onboarded courses as a creator, a different process for courses in My Learning. It's all the same process. So we tried to make it very, very simple for you guys. All right, so let's go look at one more thing. Channel translations are also out there. Those are coming very, very soon. But let's go look at a course. Let's look at Awesome Virtual. And let me search for that. And this is a course that I love by Michael Whitehouse. Let's open that up. We also have trailers, and these will be translatable also. Same thing, all right? You're going to grab that. You're going to click that. Same thing as I showed before. You're going to grab that language, and we can translate trailers also. So remember when you're doing your onboarded courses that you go up and you also do those trailers. So with that, Tim, I will hand it back over to you.
Well, thank you, Sandra. I appreciate that. And, keep in mind, guys, that everything that you're looking at there from the back end, you can also go into the front end, the user interface side, what the retail market is going to be looking at. And if you see trailers that are on any of your videos, just click on it as you're going through it, and you can, your lunch break, translate, 4 or 5 languages, translate a few more. You don't need to do all of them, but the markets that are going to be most interesting to you, you want those to be searchable. And if it shows as there's no content available in that market because no one's translated for it yet, someone may not search for it. They'll go and look and find something. They can translate it themselves, but by pre-translating, it gives you a big step up in the search engines. Their first instinct is going to be look at those trailers first. So make sure your trailers are up at the very least to get those up. And if you don't have trailers on your courses, do something. You can go ahead and republish those and get them up with your trailers. So let's jump into a little bit more on how to get started with the Great Discovery. And I think I can. Let's see what happened on my screen there. Where did we go? Hold on. There we go. So getting started, there's a couple of different ways. One is an affiliate without your own content. There is a tremendous opportunity for affiliates and marketers, even if you don't have any courses, anything of your own to market, because we will have millions of titles. You want to target and promote sewing courses to sewing groups, you can. You want to teach computer programming classes to upcoming people that want to change their careers, you can. Any particular topic you can niche, or you can just promote other affiliate or creators, either one of them. Any subscriptions, AI tool packs, anything on the platform you can promote. We give you all the marketing tools and marketing funnels to be able to do that. Now, with your affiliate AI business pack, it basically gives you one is annual affiliate enrollment with eligibility for override pay. The power of the Great Discovery is you're not just paid on people that go through your replicated marketplace, but their entire communities and all the communities of the people that come through there, and so on and so on. It's not an MLM plan, but it's using an algorithm to track relationships directly and indirectly from anything that you refer. So as you're driving traffic to a particular course topic or something that catches your interest, or if you're just looking for other affiliates or other creators, you can go out and do that. And anything that ever comes through them directly or indirectly you're getting a residual pay. Second, we're giving you essential affiliate training and live coaching. So the idea with this is you're not just signed up and saying, okay, there you go. Now what do you do? And go read endless tutorials and so forth. No, we give you a focused, clear training on it and ongoing live coaching. Virtually every day of the week, you can jump in on a coaching group, ask your questions, get expert guidance. So you don't have to wait for a response. You can get someone to talk with you, walk you through your issue, and get it done. We want you to be productive because we want to empower more people, which makes you more empowered, which makes us more empowered, right? So at the end of that, you're also getting the AI Genius Club subscription. What that gives you is AI marketing tools extraordinaire. Everything that you need, completed marketing funnels, completed, every digital AI assisted asset that you need or application that you need is all there for you. A complete CRM. You want to be able to create videos. You want to create social media campaigns. It's all there. We've got over 60 AI taps that you can apply that are custom designed just for marketing and learning purposes. You don't need to sort it out. You don't need to create special prompts. They're all done for you, laid out, and you can create all your entire monthly social media campaign. You can do it about 15 minutes, 30 days in advance, and it's dialed into the topic that you choose. Marketing funnels are made for you. In fact, you get marketing funnels before you even know what you're doing. All you got to do is drop in your affiliate link. It will print out, it'll give you an affiliate code. You can go and paste that on social media and you'll begin making money that very day without even knowing what you're doing, because it's done for you content that's already set and designated for your package. You don't need to do a thing other than share that link, and you'll be up and starting to make money with it. Cost on this is just $49 to $99 to set up. So it's, $49 in a developing economy, $99 in a developed economy, and it floats accordingly based on the economy that we're at. Then there's a monthly on there that gives you $29 to $59 a month. Now this is easily over $500 a month, just if you were to go try to track down each of those AI tools as a separate subscription. It's all included in here, but here's the best part. If you refer three other people with this, you get your whole $99 back. You're getting your monthly for free. It costs you nothing going forward. And you're getting paid on everything that they buy and everything that comes through their extended communities, even if they go around the world. That's a pretty cool deal to get all of this for essentially nothing by simply helping 3 other people to do the same thing. Now, there's a key with this. The Affiliate AI Business Pack, it's not eligible to post content or courses. So anything that you put up, you're marketing many of the stuff that's already up there, the content that's already on the site, not your own. Okay, if you want to do your own content, you need to go to this pack. That's going to be the creator and marketer. So if you're a creator or marketer's pack, the creator and marketer suite is for you. What that is basically it gives you one, unlimited content hosting. You can have as many podcasts, as many offers, as many subscriptions, as many courses or free courses or paid courses or academy offers, as much as you want. It also gives you unlimited translation on demand of your content. You don't have to pay for it. It's already done. It's on demand. Anything that's on the site is translatable into 120 languages. It gives you the complete creator support subscription. That gives you your channel, complete channel with live Zoom 2-way voice translation. Zoom doesn't even have this, by the way, guys. We also give you AI Genius Club, the AI marketing tools and done for you marketing funnels. And most importantly, it gives you the AI Creator and Author Lab. What that allows you to do is if you're creating content, instead of spending months trying to strategize and pull it out of your head and get it into a way that's sellable and marketable, this lays it all out for you and structures it. It's taking your information and formats it into a way where you can create courses ready to go with videos, with audios, with quizzes, exams, in a gamification, all of it ready to translate. And you can have the main formatting done, ready to go on the Great Discovery or any other platform, and you can do it in minutes, right? You can also take ebooks and audiobooks and create books and convert your books into audiobooks and make them available in any other language. And these are AI assist tools. They don't do the creation for you. They just format it and pull it all together and organize it for you, which is the bulk of the work. It's your AI assistant that does just remarkable things. And it's all included with this, all 3 of these options. It also giving you essential creator training and live coaching. So with your creator training, we show you exactly what goes into a good course to make it sellable. Now the AI Creator Lab, and we'll do a lot of that for you, but as long as you know it, you'll know to want to look for it to make sure that it's right? And it also given that live coaching so that you're able to go on and get tips and tricks and things that will really help you go forward. Essential strategy training is kind of like what we're going through now. This is a strategy. You don't just post a course and wait for someone to come and buy it. We build it into a system so that it works within our community so that you're going to get the best result and empower the most people. That's what it's all about. You've got live coaching with that. Essential marketing training and live coaching. You see, as a creator, you don't have to market, but you can make a lot more if you market too. You get paid on both sides, right? So we show you exactly how to do that, exactly how to excel and reach more people. You can do it if you want to, you don't have to, but the training's there and the live coaching is there as well. And you get affiliate enrollment and override pay also. Well, if you're not going to market, why do you need it? Well, we have to pay you and you get your royalties. So you need to be set up to essentially as an affiliate. Now, the total cost on this is one time. In North America, it's $649. In the developing market, it's about $325. I'm going to tell you something. There is nothing on the e-learning planet that even comes a fraction of what we have available here. There's nothing like it. It is a category creator with the Great Discovery. You're also getting the monthly that's on it. If you were to go with these three options separately, it would cost you about $207 a month. And if you were to do it, through outside, it'd be over $5,000 a month trying to pull together all those different apps and tools to be able to get it. And it's not all synced up and they're not talking to each other. Here, it's all together, all coordinated, all ready for you, $15 to $99 a month. Now, again, 3 and free. So it's like, okay, if you can get the big picture of this, you're taking your content out 120 languages, every market in the world, an army, a growing army of people promoting your content for you in those markets, being able to communicate with new clients face to face in almost any major language. That is game changing. You think you might be able to tell a few of your friends? Well, yes, you should. And when you do, 3 things are going to happen. One, you're going to get your complete $649 back, a rebate, or $325, whatever it is, and your monthly fees are gone. Second thing. And the third thing, you're overriding everything that ever comes through their community in compensation. You may not be a marketer, but you can still find 3 other people that are like you that are going to be interested in this as well. Now, we also have a special offer that's going on. We just kicked off this pack on Saturday, the 7th, when we started opening this up. So going through the month of June, you can get started with this for just $4.99. That's $150 savings up through June 30th to get you in and plugged in and set and ready to go with this. Now, if you're an existing creator, you've already got yourself up, you signed up in phase 2 when we were onboarding content, not doing a whole lot of external marketing. And you're a Pro Pack or a Transformation Pack user. Congratulations, you're grandfathered in with all of those things, but you can still take advantage of some of these great options that just came available. So you can get the Creator Support Pack upgrade. What's included in that is, of course, the channel, the same thing that we've got in the other ones, the channel, the AI Genius Club, the Done For You marketing system, the AI Creator and Author Lab, right? But what we're going to do with it is it's going to replace your existing Genius Club, or if you have a channel subscription and you get all 3 of these instead. In many cases, it'll be a lower price than you're already paying. So you'll end up saving money. And if you already have a channel set up, you're going to get a second channel, but you keep the first one. It's a freebie. So you get an extra free channel out of this as just a bonus for you. Total cost on this is $50 to $99 a month, just like it is with the other ones. And it's 3 and you're free. So if you refer 3 new people with this Creator Support Pack that come in, anywhere in your network, whether they buy a new a new pack or they just get the subscription to add on to an old one, your fees are waived and you're good to go on that. Now, to get started with this, if you're logging in through the Great Discovery portal right now, the Marketplace Live Event portal, you'll see this. Scrolling down, you'll see these call to action buttons. Over here on the far left, you're going to be able to see it says upgrade to new Creator Support Pack. If you're already an existing user, you want to upgrade your pack, click on that. You'll have to log in. And that will automatically cancel your old subscription and replace it with the new one going forward. You want to get started as a creator, just click here. You want to get started as an affiliate, click on the green. And if you just want the AI Genius Club tool with all those amazing tabs, you're not really interested in any of the other stuff, you can do that too by clicking right here. Now, if you're watching this on YouTube Live or Facebook Live or just a replay or some other place where you can't get to these buttons, don't worry about it. What you can do here is just go directly to the website of the person that referred you. Everybody has their own replicated marketplace. thegreatdiscovery.com, and it'll be / their username. Question is, just ask them what their username is. Go to thegreatdiscovery.com, put the / in, type in their username. That's going to take them to their site. You'll see their name when you're on the right place up here in the upper left corner of the site. Once you're ready, you can go browse around, check everything through it, but click on this green Get Started Now button that's up there. That will take you right here to your affiliate business pack. You select the affiliate business pack, or this is the special discounted creator and marketer suite, and you're set and ready to go. We offer terms. You can, if you don't want to go monthly, we have annual options. We've got 6 months options, 3 month options, whatever you need to do. But all I can tell you guys is it's all about strategy here. If you want, we have by far and away the most transformational option that has ever been introduced in the e-learning or education or digital marketing space. There is nothing else like it. We're going to continue to grow and scale as we will get millions of titles on here. We will have millions of users on here, possibly even more than that as we continue to scale this. Our goal is not to make this a little company. We are starting out. We just opened the door to international marketing, but that also means you're at the top of this community. That means as it grows, you will be overriding everyone that comes in later as we're going forward with this. So we hope you'll take advantage of it. Now that wraps up our training here for tonight. This has been creator training. I hope you've got some value out of it. Share it, help others, and get started. Now tonight also, we're going to new course spotlight that's going to be up at the top of the hour. That's at 9 p.m. Eastern. Every Monday and Wednesday, people that are bringing on new courses and content have the opportunity to come up and be able to do an overview of their course. What's important about that is it helps affiliates to get familiar with it. It helps learners to get familiar with it. And it helps to be able to for people to get started with it. So if you want affiliates to market about it, don't have a secret launch. Make sure that you get your information out so that everyone knows about it. And these new course spotlights are a great chance to do that. So tonight, Lori Kirsten's going to be coming up with her course. It's a workshop for women hungry for visibility. And that's going to be right here at tgdmeet.com at the top of the hour that's coming up. You can stay on if you'd like to see how that goes. And if you want to get your course up, I encourage you to go ahead and schedule a new course spotlight. Sandra can tell you about how do we do that as we get into the Q&A session. That's coming up right in just a minute. So that wraps us up here for tonight, but I always do like to be able to stay around. If anybody has any questions or comments, we're happy to go through them and see how we can help anybody. Does anybody have any questions, comments, ideas, suggestions? Anything that's unclear that we can clarify, or you want to hear some bad jokes? Dr. Kathy Lawson has the hold on all the bad jokes. So yeah, hi, Debbie, I see your hand up there.
Yeah, Sandra is answering this question, but I still have a question. I'm currently, clear with paying for my AIGS Club because I already have more than 3 doing the AIGS Club. Mm-hmm. If I upgrade to the $99, is there a difference? Because you're going to cancel my AIGS Club and replace it with this. Is there a dollar difference that brings that $99 lower per month?
No, it'll be a brand new subscription, Debbie. And in order to waive, that's so value packed. In order to waive that one, we need 3 new sales that are on that one. So that would be a bit of a trade-off for you. But I tell you what, you're not going to have any problem finding 3 people that want this pack. There's just nothing else like it. Particularly at the $150 savings that you're getting with it before June 30th. I think you'll do pretty good, but I'm just being transparent. That's how it works. You have to have 3 new ones. That's correct.
I have to have 3 new ones by June 30th.
No, it doesn't have to be by June 30th. It would just have to be 3 new ones, and then your fees go away.
In the 30 days. Okay, so Debbie, if you upgrade, whatever date you upgrade, and you're going to want to look at when your AI Genius Club comes up for renewal, and you can time that, because we don't go back and do refunds and all that stuff, because it just gets very ugly. So look at your date it's going to renew. So do it before that if you're going to do it, right before it, and then we'll get that other stuff canceled. And then you have 30, you're going to pay that $99 when you upgrade, and you've got 30 days then to get 3 people on that same support pack. and then your next one would be free.
Yeah,
Does that-
the way the
does that mean
system
that the
works,
people-
just a quick reference for the way that the system works for 3 and you're free is when your subscription comes due, it looks for the past 30 days back. And as long as it's got 3 paid subscriptions enrolled by you in those past 30 days, they don't have to be new ones, then yours is waived. So, you know, you just want to make sure within the last 30 days of the time you pay. So you'll probably have to pay at least 1 month, you know, at this, and then you'll, you know, I can't imagine anybody having a hard time filling 3 people with this. I think it's going to be a super fast mover.
Yeah, and on savings, Debbie, you do actually get savings because if you buy those pieces individually, they're $207 a month, right? So it's a $108 savings immediately on that as well, buying it as a pack.
I understand that. I'm not I know the value. I just wanted to know when I should do it, and there's no deadline for me. If I go past June 30th, I can still, you know.
No, the June 30th is the creator suite, the $4.99 pack. The
Okay.
creator support package, that is the $99. That's $99 forever. That has no expiration on that price. That will be $99 forever. So those are 2 different things. The creator suite is to become a creator. The creator support pack is all the AI tools, the course lab, the author lab, all of that stuff together, the channel, all of that stuff.
Okay, that gave me a lot of clarity. Thank you.
Okay. Sure, Debbie. Good
No
to see
problem.
you.
Well, hey, Martine, good to
Hey.
see you again, twice in one day.
Yeah,
Welcome.
I'm very fortunate. Thank you. Hey, Tim, if someone,
You muted yourself again.
I'm sorry. If someone wants to create a movement, is it available for the movement to use the same content?
Well, you have basically one subscriber, and that's one creator, and that can be an organization, that could be an individual. You can also put your content into a channel. They can all use it. It's all promotable by when you put your content into your channel on your replicated marketplace, every other person's replicated marketplace will have access to that channel and that same content.
Awesome.
As you being the creator, you'll still get the royalties off of it, but they can absolutely promote it. That's the power of this.
Very
So
good.
not only are you the only one promoting it, but it also you're getting promotion literally around the clock by people in other countries, other cultures. They're paying in different currencies, and you're still getting paid. So if you have a global movement with people in different marketplaces, in ministry, for example, we're working with groups in tons of different countries, and they all have access to that content, and they can actually monetize it by promoting it there locally from that affiliate rev share. Does that make sense?
Very good. How about videos?
Yeah, everything on the site is accessible unless you block it so it's unaccessible. So yeah, if it's published, it's available on the site. They can promote it. They can get paid for the sales on it. They can share it for free if it's a free offer, whatever you chose, and they're all coded together into your network.
So a video can be shared separately anywhere?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Excellent.
You got it. Dr. Herbert Harris, how are you, my friend?
I'm great, Tim. I just wanted to be clear. So if I already have 3 people on the Genius Club at the $59 level, if I upgrade to the $99 level, I should really encourage my 3 people to upgrade also, and then I'd still have it free again, right?
Yes,
That's right.
that's exactly right, Dr. Herbert
Exactly
Harris.
right. That's a great idea. You're exactly right. I know you've got a ton of creators, and this is with this pack that the team has been kind enough to really help pull together and form this. It really is the magic bullet that's going to make creation so much faster. Again, the biggest obstacle that your team and everyone else had in phase 2 was, they had content ready, they could put it on, but to create new content, it is a heck of a lot of work to do a good job.
Yeah.
That has just been cut down by 95% of your production time in creating course content. And and great offers and books and ebooks and audiobooks has been just completely taken away by this option. It streamlines everything.
Mhm.
Okay. Thank you.
You got it. Hi, Jill, or Lily. I'm sorry. And there you are. I have a hard time reading the eyes on there, but hi, Lily. How are you? Good to see you again.
Hi, a pleasure. Actually, my name when I worked in Japan was Riri because they don't
Really?
do well with the L. So I had my
Right.
business cards made Riri, so I wouldn't always have to repeat Lily.
I love it.
The great work you guys are doing is so impressive. So I have a couple of questions. When you introduce this program to other people, how do you, I mean, they don't have to take your affiliate link. They can just go and sign up, even though you brought the project to them, right?
No, they have to sign up through an affiliate. They cannot sign up through the company. It's always only through an affiliate. Example, if you're going to invite somebody to a session like this tonight, you'll send them your live event link from your website. Maybe Sandra, you can share how we do that in just a second. But you know, we are almost out of time, Lily. We're coming up to our new course spotlight. It's starting in 1 minute.
Oh, absolutely.
If you guys want to stay, this is going to be a great session. I encourage you, and we can always take more questions, but see how the new course spotlight goes. And I've got to turn it over to Dr. Kathy Lawson, who is live. This is our Chief Knowledge Officer, Dr. Kathy Lawson, one of the top 6 Sigma experts in the world, coming on to help knowledge everywhere. So it's been great, everybody. And if you want to hang out a little bit later, or you can text me directly or email me at tim@thegreatdiscovery.com. I will arrange a follow-up call with you to get you settled out, okay? Thank you, Dr. Lawson. It's all yours.
Tim, you're gonna have to restart the Zoom, so the live feed. So you need to stop it and restart.